Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast, and today's topic is this: Orange Theory and training for dadhood. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Nico, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening.
Yep. All right, guys. So I have been working out a ton lately. I am doing Orange Theory. I don't know if you have one of those around you, if you know what it is. Basically, it's a gym setup that is high-intensity cardio and weight training, like blended together. And it's all over Southern California. That's where I'm at. I'm in San Diego. They're bouncing up all over the place, and it's freaking awesome. I love this workout because I tend to do cardio when I work out, and I don't really do weights, and I have an intention of doing weights because I know it's good for me and would make me feel stronger and look better and all that jazz. But I go to the gym, I get on the treadmill, I'm doing my cardio thing on the bike or whatever, and then somebody's using that weight, I don't feel like it, whatever, and I bail without doing it. But with Orange Theory, the hardest part is showing up. Once I show up, there's a different workout every single day. It's cardio and it's weights. It's varied, so I don't get bored with it, and I don't have to think about it, changing it up every day. It's done for me. The instructor leads us through, guides us. It's easy. I work out really hard, and it's been great for me. And this is not an Orange Theory commercial. What this is about, though, is being stronger, more fit, more flexible, and feeling better in my body is allowing me to play with my son in a much better way, in a much more active way. So with all of the stress that I've been under in these last months with 2 households and navigating all of that, I have not been working out, or had not been working out at all. Like 6 months doing nothing. Super unhealthy. Would have been much better for me to help with my stress, to be in the gym and to working out, absolutely, but I didn't do it. And I finally got to the point where I was feeling so unhealthy, so uncomfortable in my own body, put on weight, all that kind of stuff, that I was just over it. And so I treated myself to an Orange Theory membership. And it's not cheap. I mean, it's probably 3 times as expensive as the YMCA membership that I had forever. And I would use it here and there, but it started becoming used less and less and not used at all. So the expense is a motivator to use it, but I'm into it. And anyway, so what I've noticed, just in the simplest example, which I noticed this weekend, in doing Nerf gun fights in the house, that was something that started with Nico and I at Christmas. I started doing, so he got some Nerf guns for Christmas, and we're doing them in my house. And, I'd have fun with it. I got over the guns part and blah, blah, blah. That wasn't my cup of tea. But just moving around, not running because my house isn't big by any means, but just like bending over to get the darts and picking them up and hiding in corners because he wanted me to hide and stuff. Just was a lot harder than it should have been. And so now I've been doing Orange Theory and working out and getting fitter. Over this last month, I guess it's been about 6 weeks, I noticed this weekend that I was able to just fully have fun with that and not be my body and my annoyance of how my body feels, like stopping us from playing longer, from what I could do with him, all that good stuff. So that showed up also last weekend, taking him to the playground. Like, we went someplace and like we were doing monkey bars and all the ropes contraptions that look like spider webs and playing in those. And like, I was having fun with it, whereas before I was like, I can't do that. Like, not because I'm injured, not for any other reason than I was just out of shape and I wasn't strong and it didn't feel good in my body to do it. I was going to hurt myself because I was so out of shape. And that's just a lame reason to not play with my kid. And so that's changed around for me. I didn't do the working out with that goal in mind. It was more for my own health. It was for feeling comfortable and good in my body, de-stressing myself, burning that stress out, dropping a couple extra pounds, putting on some muscle, feeling good in my clothes, feeling good in my body, all that good stuff. But a really great side benefit of that is for my son. And, I thought a little bit more about it too, is, being healthier for my son is also in a longevity sense really important as well. Like, I'm an older dad, relatively concerned. I'm 47 years old. I have a 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old. I'm old as far as dads are concerned. I'm not in my 20s having my first kid. And so that I think about every once in a while of like, all right, I'm going to be old when he graduates high school and, not knocking on death's doorstep by any means. I hope not, because I've lived a pretty healthy life and I've been healthy. But that's another consideration that I want to continually be strong and active and able to jump on the trampoline and go body surfing and surfing with him if he wants to do that, and play catch and kick the soccer ball around and do all that fun stuff that's only going to get more and more intense as Nico gets older. I mean, he's 5, almost 6. He's a really active kid, and we love playing all those kind of things. But, pretty soon he's going to be getting bigger and stronger and he'll be able to play longer, and I want to do those things with him. And so getting up early and at 7 a.m. doing an intense workout for an hour is not something I've done in my life. It's being a dad, that's the time I have to do it. So I'm on it, and it's paying dividends. I feel really good. So this message is for you, Dad, if you're feeling a little out of shape, feeling a little low energy, you're seeing it in your play with your kids, and that you don't have the energy the stamina to keep doing it, I remember this one when Nico was first like crawling and walking, and I was in a place where we had hardwood floors. It just hurt to be on the ground that long, one, knobby knees and pokey bones and stuff, but then also just me being inflexible. So I was like stretching on the ground while we were playing trash trucks, trying to loosen up so I could keep playing on the ground, So obviously, there's the health benefit, the stress benefit, physical benefit, all those things. But it's going to help you be a better dad, a more playful dad, and the dad that can just like play all day long and keep having fun. And when you hear your kid or your kid saying like, "Daddy, more," you're going to have it because you got that physical strength. So I hope this speaks to you at all. Maybe it's an inspiration to start working out. Maybe it's just to keep working out. Whatever it might be, our physical health is important for our children, and that's what I really noticed this weekend when I was able to run and duck and hide underneath the bed to find a really good hiding space. And I was thinking as I was waiting for him, I'm like, man, I could not do this a couple months ago. I would have thought that was a good hiding place. I would not have gone underneath there because I wouldn't have. It's not that I was so overweight I couldn't fit under the bed, guys. I'm not saying that. I would just say I would not have been limber and not have been able to be flexible enough to get underneath there. So if this is speaking to you, get moving, do your thing, whether it's Orange Theory, whether it's just walking, whether it's running, whether it's doing some weights at home, whether it's just doing something different to get stronger. It's going to pay off. I promise you. So until next time, guys, take good care of yourselves, working out, take good care of your families, and we'll connect on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to that episode. Guess what? My dad just formed a new thing. It's called a Slack group.
What's that?
I don't know. You can find more about it and join if you go to thedadhoodjourney.com. See you there. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.